I was gonna be quiet about the whole situation, you know. I was gonna be the bad guy.
Ashley literally told y'all what was going on way before me, baby. Way before me.
This TikTok gel lady divorce drama is blowing up the internet with just how insane it keeps on getting. From gel lady posting a cryptic video talking about how she doesn't need to depend on a man for anything, to a video popping up of what looked like gel lady's husband lying next to another woman. Then the other woman posted a cryptic message to gel lady implying that her husband wasn't happy with her. Even gel lady's husband got involved in this whole drama, calling gel lady abusive, and she just used him for views.
I'm not about to let a person who used me for their success, the whole marriage, run my name through the mud.
So let's start from the beginning. We have a famous TikToker named Ashley who goes by the name Gel Lady because of her extremely popular videos where she styles her hair with gel. Well, Ashley is a megastar on TikTok, boasting over 15 million followers. Now, here's the thing that made Ashley's content stand out, is that she loved making videos with her husband.
Okay, I have 4 wigs to try on my husband.
They were cute together. They had this cute little act where Ashley would drag and cutely force her husband to make TikToks with her, and he would reluctantly agree. And people loved this.
Say the thing.
No.
Okay.
All right. Combat jail's available again.
I am telling you, Ashley's fans shipped this relationship so much you would think she was Taylor Swift or something. So it was a surprise when one day Ashley posted one of the most cryptic videos ever.
Let me tell you what one of my biggest fears is. Just imagine this. Imagine it, okay? You find a man, he's amazing, he's making great money, and he wants to take care of you for the rest of your life. And you decide, cool, I just get to be home, raise the kids, he's gonna be the hardworking man he is, and he's gonna take care of us. Now imagine 20 years later, he finds somebody else that's younger, more beautiful, and he leaves you.
In the video, Ashley was very vague, yet seemingly very specific about the person she was talking about. I mean, she starts talking about how a man might tell you he loves you and how he will take care of you, and then a couple of years later, change and find someone else. Like, I am pretty sure it came as no surprise when people started thinking that she was talking about her husband. Just look at the people started leaving her.
That would be one of my biggest fears. And I know some of y'all are married to some great men, okay? But I wouldn't put nothing past nobody. Somebody might tell you today, hey, I love you, I would never, ever do that to you. But in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, people change. And that's the reason I will never stop working for my own money.
No, Ashley, do not tell me he did this. Is this a hint? Are you okay? I hope things are going all right. What? Girl, what happened? Are y'all okay? Did they break up? Y'all, I think they split. She's no longer wearing her ring. After Ashley's cryptic video started going viral, people started noticing that she was no longer wearing her wedding ring. And soon after, videos of her husband started getting deleted from her TikTok account. Ashley was getting a ton of comments and DMs with people wanting to know what happened. So she decided to drop a video to clear things up.
You guys, this is not my situation right now. I was just telling you the reason I will always work and why I would teach my daughter not to depend on a man financially. This has nothing to do with me. I literally brought up a scenario saying if you were married to a man for 20 years, you've never had a job, you've never had any skill sets because you thought he would take care of you for the rest of your life. And imagine if he left you for somebody else. It was a scenario. It's a scenario that has scared me since I was a girl.
Basically, Ashley said that she wasn't talking about herself and that people should just relax. It was just a hypothetical situation and she was just thinking out loud. She even addressed the issue about her husband's videos getting deleted.
All the videos of my husband have been removed from all of my platforms. And I understand that this raised a lot of concerns, especially because a lot of you guys follow us for our couples content. But I did start this channel by myself in 2020. I've always loved being on social media and he did not. Over time, I talked him into being on my social media and we saw how well the videos did of us together. So we just continued, but it was something that I was most definitely much more passionate about, but he no longer wants this lifestyle.
Not gonna lie, her explanation makes sense. It was perfectly reasonable. Not everyone wants to be famous and some people just like their privacy. However, at the end of her video, she dropped some bombshell news that seemingly confirmed everyone's suspicions.
And as far as the ring, you guys have noticed it's been off my finger for a couple weeks now, and that's just something that I want to keep private right now.
Girl, when a person posts cryptic messages about not needing her man anymore, then she basically says she isn't wearing her wedding ring anymore because she's going through some stuff, you better believe everyone will think that they broke up. She essentially admitted that they were over without saying that they were over. Just read between the lines. Now, loves, here is where the drama starts giving. A video started going viral of a couple with a baby lying in bed, and wouldn't you know it, the guy in the video looked a lot like Ashley's, aka Gel Lady's husband.
Say hi, Daddy. Say hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
This is your baby, okay? He's just light-skinned.
So rumors started going around that it was him in the video, and that's why Ashley was no longer wearing her ring. This sent TikTok wild. Some people were convinced it was Ashley's husband, and others were saying it wasn't. Just have a look at these comments. It's him. They broke up because he did this. That's not him. I just watched that TikTok. Looks nothing like him. Y'all, Ashley has made videos. It is her ex-husband. Okay, not gonna lie that it looks like him, but what if he has a long-lost twin? Am I the only one who thinks they look nothing alike? If you look at them from the side and the front, they look nothing alike.
Now, some people think that the man laying in the bed right there is Ashley's husband and that it's not Ashley's husband. To confirm, Shayla and Ashley's husband have never met in person. In fact, I believe Shayla lives in Florida, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe Ashley and her family live in Hawaii.
Now, when TikTok was busy arguing that if it was Ashley's husband in the video or not, the most unexpected person decided to insert herself in the middle of all this drama.
My name is Shayla, and I'm in the adult entertainment industry, and it is quite literally my job to answer random unknown men. This particular interaction was a little different because it wasn't to fulfill a fantasy, it was more of a therapy session. They made it very clear how much they loved their wife, and eventually it came to light who they were because they told me who their wife was, which I had been following her for 2, maybe more years.
That's right, the chick in the video lying next to Ashley's alleged husband decided to release a video about the issue. The chick, whose name is Shayla, saw it wise to try and spill the tea on what was going on in Ashley's marriage in the most bizarre and confusing video ever.
She did message me, but I chose not to answer because 1, this is not the first time that a wife has been mad, and I understand because of my job, and 2, I know you say things out of anger or being hurt.
So I did some digging, and it turns out Shayla is an adult entertainer who happened to be in an open relationship, and she claimed that yeah, she did in fact know Ashley's husband. So according to Shayla, ever since she was in an open relationship, she was open to meeting and talking to other people, and that's how she knew Ashley's husband. The two allegedly never met in person, but they did for a long time exchange a bunch of pretty spicy and definitely inappropriate conversations. Ashley's husband was Shayla's client, and the two bonded and ended up opening up to each other.
Me and my man have an open relationship, which that came up in conversation with her husband when he was messaging me. So she would post things like this asking about basically open relationships. I just recently dyed my hair, but I did have black hair. So on the 20th, she said, change my hair, make him feel like he cheating.
Now, here is where the whole drama gets complicated. No one knew who Shayla was because Ashley never spilled any names. She didn't even admit that her and her husband had broken up. And if Shayla was in an open relationship, Ashley's husband clearly wasn't. So why would Shayla decide to just throw herself into this drama like this and make it messy when Ashley was clearly trying to be mature and handle the situation properly?
Oh, no one would have known. Obviously, this girl has come out here for clout or from fame, and she's trying to write off Ashley's fame, which is really, really annoying because not only is this like a dark moment for Ashley, but this girl's coming on trying to like get views. And let me tell you, she says a whole lot of nothing.
People started noticing that Shayla was actually arrogant and a bit boastful about breaking up Ashley's marriage. So much so that she changed the bio on her TikTok to Internet Homewrecker. Like, who does that?
What is with y'all? She didn't ask questions. You're not asking questions, but both of y'all are coming at me with assumptions.
Shayla must have some guts to just come outright and say that, considering that Ashley is apparently in the military, and you don't want an angry buff military lady haunting you down. I would just like to say that I don't endorse violence. I completely don't, but if Ashley were to get into a physical confrontation with Shayla wouldn't stand a chance.
Why did you decide to kind of expose yourself
to everybody on TikTok as the other woman, if you would even call yourself that.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather do it before somebody else do it to me, so.
Now, of course, as expected, Shayla continued posting a bunch of videos just constantly coming after Ashley, saying all sorts of things about her husband and her marriage. She started talking about how Ashley's husband wasn't happy in the marriage and how he felt he wasn't getting heard.
Ashley wanted to keep it private. Ashley literally told y'all what was going on way before me, baby. Way before me. Oh my god, act your age. Happy while you hurt another woman is wrong. You didn't get raised right. That girl is still in love. That girl is still good.
She also spoke about how the internet was unfairly bashing Ashley's husband when he had done nothing wrong, and in fact, he was a good father and he was always there for his kids, and he should actually be praised. And in Shayla's videos, she was also very vague and cryptic, making some of her videos hard to understand what she was even talking about. Basically, if Shayla was making a video, it was basically to come after Ashley for no reason. Because as people were constantly pointing out, no one knew who Shayla was until she posted her first video. Even Ashley admitted one time that she didn't know who Shayla was until she posted the video.
Before I even knew she existed, I made a post on my Facebook that said, "Be the woman you'd want your daughter to be." And that was before I even knew she existed. I said that because I was going through something internally, and I thought to myself, how would I want my daughter to handle this as a woman?
Now, the more Shayla continued posting videos and doing live sessions, the more people got tired of her. Just look at these comments after one of Shayla's live sessions. Nobody is on Shayla's side. She is rude. She just wanted the fame. Clout chaser side chicks are really something else. Nothing to be proud of. Shaking my head. Boo, you suck. So, at this point, the drama had gotten so out of hand and messy, no thanks to Shayla. This forced Ashley to come out again and address the whole situation despite the fact that she had originally wanted to keep this whole thing private.
But one thing I just cannot tolerate is people speaking bad about my family. And my husband is my family. Whether we work this out or not, he is my family.
In the video, Ashley said that the reason why she hinted at her marriage in the first place was that she wanted her followers to know that she wasn't okay and that she wasn't as perfect as social media influencers try to be nowadays.
I had every intention of keeping the details of my marriage private. Yes, I did hint to you guys that I wasn't okay and my marriage wasn't okay. Did I share any details? No. And the reason I even let you guys in just a little bit was to show that I'm real with real problems. The last thing I want to be is a content creator who only shows all the perfect moments.
Ashley opened up that she wanted people to see that she was a regular person with regular people's struggles. Not gonna lie, after making this video, Ashley's fans loved her even more. She went on to say that even if she and her husband had issues, she would never put him on blast on the internet. This video really showed the entire world Ashley's character and how amazing of a human she was. Because even after being targeted constantly and all of the things she was put through, at no point did she even mention Shayla or attack her. Ashley even went as far as standing up for her husband despite them having issues. She said she couldn't stand by and watch as someone attacks a person she cares about regardless of the situation.
But anybody that knows me in real life knows that's just not me. That has never been me. I have never bullied anybody a day in my life. I know I sound irritated, and it's because I am. But at the same time, I understand that I have put so much of my life out there on social media. A moment like this was bound to happen. And I'm gonna take it on the chin.
By the way, after the video where she decided to address the whole drama, it became pretty clear that Ashley was going through a hard time. Her videos changed completely. She started posting videos where she talked about how she felt like her world had ended and she felt confused and lost. She even started questioning whether or not she would have done anything differently so as not to have her heart broken like that. These videos were really heartbreaking because you could see that Ashley was a confident woman before and now she just seemed lost and alone. Loves, you have to feel for her. Breakups are usually messy and confusing at the best of times. Now imagine going through a breakup where over 15 million people know what's happening. It has got to be tough for Ashley. Now, one person who has been extremely quiet during this whole drama was Ashley's husband. Well, he decided to change that and share his side of the story.
It's one thing to go on social media and tell them about your private life, especially when your partner done told you over and over about that. But it's another thing to tell me one thing, but let social media believe it's another thing.
Keeping with Ashley's explanation that he doesn't like to be on social media, he posted his response on some weird TikTok account with almost 900k followers, yet no username. It was just user 7 something something. I am sure we all know of those accounts where people don't really bother to even create a profile. This meant that he simply came back to share his side of the story. However, this video didn't go down as expected. Ashley's husband basically came on and said that he wasn't pleased that Ashley posted a video about the situation in the first place. He then went on and posted another video, and this is when the table turned.
So y'all know I don't like social media. I don't care for it. So I was gonna be quiet about the whole situation, you know. I was gonna be the bad guy, but I'm not about to let a person who used me for their success, the whole marriage, run my name through the mud.
Ashley's husband basically started spilling the tea. He said that he wasn't even going to address the situation in the first place. He then proceeds to call out Ashley for using him to grow her following and make money from him. The dude seemed legit pissed, and he had his sights set on Ashley. Now, I don't know how he thought this video would go down because people didn't like it one bit. Just look at these responses after his second video. She didn't use you, bro. Stop putting Ashley like she's the bad guy. Your kids don't need to see you be negative because you effed up. I haven't seen her talk bad about him at all. I did, however, see his side chick post a video with him in bed. He is so delusional. No fool, she didn't need you for her success. She was doing hair videos before including you. Get over yourself. He's just trying to plant the seed that he's responsible for her success, therefore entitled to her money. So Ashley's husband's video angered Ashley's fans so much that people pointed out that she was doing okay before they started posting videos together, and after she deleted their videos, she was still getting millions of views. People were further angered when he tried to imply that Ashley was dragging his name through the mud.
Now, even though he doesn't do social media and want to stay quiet, he goes on to say that he's not going to let someone else who used him for their success throughout the entirety of their marriage to run his name through the mud. But sir, Ashley never said your name. Hell, I don't even know what his name is. Like, sir, you wouldn't have had to make an addressing it video in the first place if you didn't message a SMEX worker about your marriage. Come on now.
They pointed out that Ashley never mentioned his name once, so much so that no one even knew his name. Even when you search on TikTok, the prompt comes up is Ashley Elliott husband. Now, the drama seems to have died down at this point. Ashley has gone back to posting her regular videos, and the videos she made during this whole drama fiasco have been deleted completely. Even her husband deleted the 2 response videos he had made, and Ashley re-uploaded the videos of them together back to her channel. Now, I don't know what this means. Did they manage to work things out, or did Ashley just re-upload those videos because of the good times and memories they had together? Nobody really knows because neither Ashley nor her husband have come out to address the issue again. As for Shayla, she had her main account terminated now that she has a backup account where she seems to be getting on with her life with her husband and kid. By the way, some people have been really suspicious of Shayla's husband and how he managed to stay quiet amidst all this drama.
What does your husband think of all the drama? I love that question. First of all, it's different. He doesn't give a damn. He doesn't give a damn.
Like, did he just not care since they are in an open relationship, or did he just decide to handle the situation privately? This has left a lot of people confused. Just take a look at people's reactions about him not getting involved. Y'all, her husband probably has way more side chicks than she has. Of course he does not care. He don't even claim her on socials. Why would he care? He doesn't give a damn because you're in an open relationship. Her husband probably doing the same. Wait, she's married? I am glad this whole drama has come to some sort of ending, even though it's very unclear whether Ashley and her husband are actually back together. But what do you think about this whole drama?